In order to sell on the eBay website, you'll need an account so that you can be identified by other users and eBay's staff. This account will permit you to both buy and sell. However, in order to sell on eBay, you'll need to provide some additional information so that eBay can ensure you're a trustworthy seller, as well as setting up a method of payment for your eBay seller fees. We'll talk more about eBay's fees later in the course, but in this movie, we'll focus on getting registered as an individual. As with many websites, the user interface will change from time to time. Be prepared for that, because when you review this movie, you may see that the eBay site itself doesn't look exactly like what we're demonstrating today, but the functionality will be the same. From the eBay.com homepage at ebay.com, you'll see a register link right here at the top of the page near the eBay logo. You'll then be taken to the registration form for individuals. If you'd like to register as a business, there is a link that provides registration forms for businesses, and we'll walk through that form in a moment. Right now, we're going to fill in the fields. So I'm going to put in my first name, put in my last name, my address, and then I'll put in my telephone number. And then I'll go ahead and fill in my email address. And then you need to select a user ID. This user ID is how everyone on the site will identify you, and it's your legitimate alias for eBay trading. Use an ID that fits your personality or perhaps what you'll be selling, such as Porcelain by Chris or Clown Boy. Keep in mind that there are millions of eBay users and your preferred name may be taken, but you can always add some additional information to the end of the name or the beginning of the name if you want, such as Clown Boy 2010, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my user ID. eBay will tell you if your ID is available. Then we're going to go ahead and enter in our password. Go ahead and use a secure password that's hard to guess, but easy for you to remember. You might even want to write it down somewhere so that you don't lose track of it. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my password, and then I'm going to re-enter my password. And then in the next section, you're going to want to pick a security question. A security question and answer assist you in recovering your account in case you lose your password, or if eBay needs to identify you when you're calling customer support. So I'm going to go from the list of questions, and I'm going to put in my pet's first name. So now you enter your date of birth, and don't be shy about it. eBay is a very secure place to do business. eBay needs to confirm that you're at least 18 years of age, and this also helps ensure that everyone on eBay is a real person and not an internet scammer. This makes the entire eBay marketplace a much better and safer trading environment. Trading on eBay is safe, and you can trust this company. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my date of birth, and now you get to see how old I am. Ha ha ha. And then there's a verification code. This is a random number on the form to prevent automated computers from registering on the website. Then you can go ahead and read over the user agreement and the privacy policy, then click Continue. You will now receive an email confirmation. So go ahead and go to your inbox, and you'll see that eBay sent you that confirmation. To complete your registration on eBay, you'll click on the Activate Now button inside of the email. And bingo, you're now a registered member of the eBay community. You'll see an option to sign up for PayPal, which is eBay's payment service. But hang on for a second, and we'll cover doing that in a later lesson. There are some additional requirements to selling on eBay that go beyond simple registration. And before you're allowed to list your very first item, you'll need to provide a valid credit card, a debit card, a bank account, or have your identity verified, and then arrange with eBay a method of payment to paying your seller fees. Yes, it does cost a little bit of money to list and sell items on eBay, and that's how they make their money. We're done with basic registration, and as a registered user on eBay, you can start making purchases right away. But we're here to learn how to sell. So there are a few more steps that we'll need to complete in order to use this account that we've created to list and sell things on the eBay site. And we'll talk about that more later in this chapter.